Thank you very much. That was lovely. Thank you for sharing that with us. It's now my pleasure. Thank you. It's now my pleasure to invite Vishal Agarwalla to come to the stage. Vishal, is this working? Can you hear me? Okay. Vishal is the founding chairman of Young Indians, Jharkhand chapter. He's held various leadership roles as regional chair, Young Indians Eastern Region, and chair of international engagement for YI. He's passionate about bringing the world together for business and for humanity. We've also been very fortunate. He's been the Sherpa for India and has been around the YEA table and contributing a lot. He has a lot of passion and a lot of social energy to bring to what we do. Please join me in welcoming Vishal.
Good morning. Good morning. All right. It's good to hum good morning together. Good. As we read the newspapers this morning, we see the Indian Space and Research Organization, ISRO, launches Chandrayaan-3, a lunar mission for international collaboration for exploration of the moon. I highlight this because as we inaugurate the G20 YEA Summit to promote collaboration between young entrepreneurs across G20 nations and beyond. And that's not it. The landing date of the lunar mission on the surface of the moon is 23rd August 2023. The date of the B20, inauguration of the B20 summit in India at the same venue that we are in today. Now, this huge linkages might seem like mere coincidences, but I believe that this is a predictor of collaboration and cooperation, because the seeds that we lay today will become the oak trees of tomorrow. The small businesses, the startups, the small and medium enterprises of today will be the leaders leading their nations on the B20 tables of tomorrow. As you visit the InnoFest yesterday and the next 2 days, you will also see a satellite rocket being displayed by a young startup called Agnikul Cosmos. This is the world's first cryogenic 3D printed rocket engine. Now, the smalls of today and now will be the biggest of tomorrow and then. So, friends, as we sit here today, let's find ways to hum collaboration together. I would like to also highlight that humming collaboration has been the essence of existence. More than 100 years ago, a saint from India, Swami Vivekananda, in a gathering in Chicago, spoke of his faith and the divinity in every soul and the purity of love. And he began his speech with simple greetings, sisters and brothers, to the august gathering, symbolizing that the world is one family, Vasudev Kutumbakam, which is the G20 theme under India's presidency this year. Citizens of each country can decide their role and the role of their country in the world, in this world. But we are all here today because we are absolutely convinced that people in our nations will have more opportunities and our nations will be more secure and the world will be safer and a more just place when we stand and hum collaboration together. The commitment of a new chapter between our countries flows from the deep friendship between us. Let's make our bond stronger as together we are one. Let's talk, let's trust in each other as we hum not just trade but greater success together. May this next 2 days bring all of us closer, and at the end of this summit, may we come out together as one. Thank you and welcome.
Thank you very much, Vishal. Thank you for those words. It's now my pleasure to introduce Dilip Krishna, who is the president of the G20 YEA in India. He has 20 plus years of experience in his profession of unleashing human potential. He was named as one of the top 200 young CEOs and entrepreneurs in India who was handpicked to be a national champion of change about transforming India. He's met with the Prime Minister, and he's currently president of YEA India, and under his and Vishal's leadership, they've managed to put together this incredible summit. So please join me in welcoming Dilip. Welcome. Morning. Thank you.
Namaste and warm welcome to all the 600 change makers who have come from 25 plus countries across the globe for this G20 YEA summit. India, under the leadership of our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi, has been growing through a massive change in the last decade or so. Today, we are the fastest growing large economy, the 5th largest in the world, the 3rd largest startup economy, and has most robust human capital resources. India is getting world ready, and the time is right for the world to get India ready. G20 Young Entrepreneurship Alliance is a very special elite force of representatives of 2 unique groups. One, the youth. The 2 is the entrepreneurs. Our primary aim is to collectively drive economy renewal, job creation, innovation, and social change, representing thousands of young entrepreneurs across the globe. Each year, G20 YEA brings together thousands of world young entrepreneurs to share their ideas with the B20 and the G20 leaders to catalyze global change. The world population demography is undergoing a transformation. Even though certain parts of the world have an aging population, there are some in the G20 group, like India, which has an overwhelming majority of young people. With an average age of 29 years, it has one of the youngest in the population of the world. The youth is the positive force towards change in our own members' societies, but only when provided with right opportunity and the right motivation. We have been doing this, and the G20 Young Entrepreneurship Alliance is an excellent platform to continue to do it again and again. In the most recent visit of our Prime Minister to the United States of India, he spoke and he said, India is going to be the Yuva factory of the world, which means the youth factory of the world. And it is our duty to rise up to this clarion call. Nations across the world are feeling the heat of unemployment. It is also the rapid technology change, especially like the artificial intelligence, will have an impact on the jobs. At the G20 Young Entrepreneurship Alliance, through the entrepreneurship and startup, we should become a force of job creators. At a time when the world is becoming more and more fractious and wars and conflicts are increasing in different regions, it is only apt that the India G20 theme, which says one earth, one family and one future. In that tandem, with the above credo, the G20 Young Entrepreneurship, the theme is Hum. Hum in Hindi means together we are one. It is a symbolic of interdependence. As a Young Entrepreneurship Alliance, we want to celebrate this power of oneness so that together we can ensure a positive transformation, peaceful and coexistence and harmony. This summit has 5 key themes: tech in manufacturing, agri-tech, digital economy and fintech, lifestyle for sustainability, and inclusion and equal opportunity. Namaste India is yet another opportunity for the delegates to observe and absorb the uniqueness and the diversity of a rich nation through the visit of 4 cities in the 2 regions of our country. Namaste in Hindi means welcome. We promise to receive you with our traditional warmth and affection in the most Indian way possible. The G20 Young Entrepreneurship community is ready. We hope to have this recommendation that has been forged out through vibrant discussions will be carried forward by our friends of Brazil. Here I would like to quote what Mr. Swami Vivekananda says: rise, awake and stop, not till the goals are achieved. Not just for the G20, not just for 2023, but until the goals are reached, we will not stop. Also, looking forward to seeing the presidents and the Sherpas at the Leadership Assembly in the historic city of Hampi in the state of Karnataka. I'm sure they will help us to reach the summit of leadership. Young Indians is not just an organization, but Young Indians is a movement by the Indians, of the Indians, and for the youth of the India, especially those in the business and entrepreneurship, to create a better India for the 21st century. YEA has 63 chapters across the nation with 5,700 plus young entrepreneurs as members. It was started and fostered by a Confederation of Indian Industries, the India's most prominent, eminent association that is in knowledge and the advocacy of organization with more than 9,000 plus members, and it is a 125 years plus legacy organization. I hope you all have a productive and enjoyable summit in the days ahead. But let me tell you, and I always say, take not just the learning and the ideas, but remember the pack in all the fun and the enjoyable moments, as they are the elements that will help you to keep the summit an evergreen learning in your hands, learning in yours and in all your lives coming through. With that note, once again, a warm welcome to all our friends from the 25 plus country and also our eminent dynamic Indian delegates, wishing G20 YEA a grand success and Jai Hind. Thank you.